Hello, everyone. This is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today, we're going to talk to you guys about how soon can you sell a property after you've purchased it. All right. So let's go straight into it. As we know, we always talk about, first-time home buyers or just buying property, home ownership, rental property ownership. And we always think about the good side. We're going to start spending some time on what to do when the negative things happen, okay? That way we can at least start preparing for this stuff, because it's not always peaches and cream, as we know, right? And sometimes you may fall in love with a property, but then over time you just don't. Or right away you hate it, right? Who knows? But at least you gave it a chance, and I've had that happen before with a client, and with me, with a few clients actually. And the neighborhood wasn't what they thought it was going to be, or circumstances change, finances change, relationship status change, all type of stuff, right? So the question is, how fast can you sell a property after you purchased it? Well, the answer is anytime you want, depending on your circumstances. So let's go straight into it. So now, number one, the only time that there's an issue really with selling a property is if you've gotten some type of, grant money or down payment assistance, or you were a part of some interest rate program or something special. But in most cases, like 80% of cases, ain't nothing special happen. It's just a regular deal, right? But if you're not sure and you're kind of leaning towards that direction, find out from the person who gave you the loan, okay? Your loan officer. Your agent wouldn't really too much know. And the reason why I say that is because they're not the ones who sign off on the loan. Even if they referred you to the lender or whatever the case may be, they have no idea exactly what you signed your name to, because again, you could have had any kind of specials or anything like that. The reason why I bring that up is because sometimes, like, for example, down payment assistance. Down payment assistance does not necessarily mean that you cannot sell the house ever. That just means that you can't sell the house within a certain period of time, because that was the whole point of them giving you down payment assistance, was to uplift the neighborhood or whatever the case may be. Same thing with like special interest rates. At that time, that was the special interest rate. So you actually may end up owing money or having to pay something back. That may be a prepaid penalty. If you guys have heard as well too, it's called a prepayment penalty. That's essentially where you're penalized, or you have to have a fee. You have to pay a fee for doing something inside the contract too soon, okay? Which is, of course, refinancing a loan too soon, or whatever the case may be. But again, that's where your loan officer is going to come in at. But typically, it's going to take about 30 to 45 days. Even if you close on a property and you now own it, and you live there for like a day and say, nope, I made the wrong decision, and you decide to, put it back on the market, put it in the market, sell the property, it's going to take 30 to 45 days to sell anyway. Usually some banks want to at least get one mortgage payment out of you, and that's usually when that comes in. But the chances of you living there one day and then, selling it are really slim. Usually when people say, okay, this doesn't work for me, it's usually 6 to 12 months later down the line. It's not that big of a deal. But again, double check with your loan officer. But yes, you can do it at any time you choose to. If you didn't get anything special or special rates or anything like that, if it was just a regular market rate, no down payment assistance, no special stuff behind the scenes. And again, if you're not sure, talk to your loan officer. They'll let you know if you did have something like that. But either way, assuming that that's the case, you can most definitely, sell the property anytime you choose. Now, you may have to deal with some equity situation, right? Because you obviously put some money down to get the property, whether it was 3.5%, whether it was a VA, no matter what you did. Now you have to pay closing costs again. You have to pay, agent fees again, unless you want to try to sell it on your own, which is a little bit more work. But depending on the neighborhood of the property and things of that sort, it could work. So that's your prerogative. But you could do it right away. You literally can buy a property and say, you know what, I don't want it anymore, and then sell it like, the next day or whatever you want to do. But again, a sale doesn't happen that fast anyway. It has to go under contract. The same thing you went through, unless somebody's paying cash for it, then obviously it can probably close in, 10 to 20 days, depending on how fast everything moves. But that's traditionally how that process would go. So if you like this video, like it. You want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe, as we have nothing but great content on the way. If you're looking for more home ownership videos, by the way, check out our home buyers course inside of our 850 Club Elite. If you're not a member, you may want to join. All right. See you guys on the next video.